It's that time of year to feel anxious. It's HSC time. I did my HSC 39 years ago.
Whoa.
And I still have a frisson of fear and also relief that it's not me. 39 years later.
You did it back in the old days when I was out of 500 and you
That's
got
right.
496.
I didn't get 496.
You and that young Indian guy who is now a microsurgeon.
And I'm telling poo-poo jokes on the radio. But my son is doing the HSC next year. Jonesy, you've been through this with a number of your children.
Yep, I got one left to go.
Well, let's get someone who can actually guide us through what kids are in for and how we can help them and ourselves. David Halfpenny is an academic. He joins us now. Hello, David.
Hello, Jonesy. Hello, Amanda.
It's nice to have an academic on the show.
Finally.
So we've actually filled our academic quota for the year, David, so thank you for that.
Now, we all tell kids, relax, relax, it doesn't define your life. But it's very hard to say to kids it doesn't matter because on some level, if you want university entrance, it does.
Well, we know that it doesn't matter because we've got that benefit of experience. But for the kids, it's all-consuming. It's what they're focused on. It's important for them, and that's the important thing that we need to address, that it's important for them.
And so how do we help them? If you've got a kid that's massively stressed out, you know, as a parent, you do anything to take that from them. How can we best do that?
Basically, give them their head, let them go where they want to go, and provide a bit of structure around that so that they know when they're getting a little bit nonsensible, right? But we need to be able to pull them back when we need to, but we also need to let them go a little bit crazy. We need to understand that they're going to be crazy, and we need to let them do that.
What do you mean by crazy?
Well, screaming and shouting, 4 o'clock in the morning, I can't do this anymore, I'm never going to be able to study, why are we going out for lunch today like we had yesterday? Why are we going out for lunch today? I'm meant to be studying for 4 hours today. Things like this, we need to let them have that little bit of a rant, but we also need to be able to pull them back.
So I'd like to have that craziness because I've got my son in year 10 and he does no work whatsoever. My thing is to try and motivate him to do the work. And I said to him the other day, I said, I tell you what, why don't you just leave school now and go and get a trade? Be a plumber or an electrician. He's a smart kid, but he just doesn't want to do the work. Well, how do I motivate him?
Look, I have the exact same problem. My second daughter is in the same situation. She's in year 10. She'll likely leave at the end of this year. But look, the motivation may not be there now.
So your daughter's going to leave at the end of this year?
2 daughters leaving at the end of this year. So my eldest daughter's doing her HSC.
Yep.
Second daughter is doing her year 10.
Mm-hmm.
They both want to go on and do different things. So it's, as you said, it's a motivation type of thing. They're 16 years old and 15 years old, 17 years old. They don't have an idea of what they're going to be doing. They don't even know what jobs are available in 5 years or 10 years' time. So we don't know where we're going in the future, so it's hard to give them some motivation. What they need is some motivation for what to do now. That could be going to uni to study nursing, like my eldest daughter is going to do, or it could be going and studying vet nursing, or it could be going and looking at sign language, like my second daughter wants to go and study, or it could be doing a trade, it could be doing anything. It's what you need to do for the next few years, and then you can make another decision in a couple of years' time.
Right.
So you don't have to lock yourself in. Kids hate being asked, what do you want to do? So if they don't know, it's about momentum, isn't it? Just keep moving, do something.
Oh, absolutely. Look, I've got people coming back into my degree program after they've gone and done catering, and then they've gone and worked in the workforce for 10 years or 20 years. I've had one guy come back and do a degree in IT. He was in his 50s. He's an empty nester. His kids have all grown up and gone away. And he decided, hey, I've been running my own successful business. I'm going to come back and I'm going to study IT. He's now gone on and finished a master's degree and is working in the IT area.
So it's never too late to change your mind.
It's never too late. There are so many possibilities out there, so many options out there for everybody. You don't have one career for 40 years anymore.
No.
You have multiple careers all the way through. There are so many training options, so many things available for people to want to do. And it's just a matter of being able to change direction at any time that you want.
There it is. I'm going to go back and do my HSC.
No, you're not.
I should.
Well, what would you do? Microsurgeon?
Yeah, I could
Practice on your brain.
I'll do brain surgery on myself. Don't crush my dreams, man.
What would you say to parents? Because often we're part of the problem. When you've got a child doing the HSC, as a parent, what should you be doing?
Informing yourself is a really good idea. You can drip feed some very, very important information to your kids about how to approach their study without being aggressive and adversarial to them. That's the last thing that they need. They don't need you being a parent now, they need you being a guide. So stamping on them and saying stop having a tantrum is not going to get what you need. What you've got to do is you've got to Well, you've got to be the teacher for them for a while. You've got to go out, do some research, find out how they can best approach it to offer them some helpful suggestions as they're going through.
There you go. So you don't have to put your bum-kicking boots on, Amanda.
No, be a guide, not a parent
Yeah,
at this period
your
of time.
guide bum-kicking boots.
Yeah,
is such
I
a
like
thing.
it.
David, it's great to talk to you. Thank you for coming in and talk to us about HSC prep. David Halfpenny, thank you.
Thank you.